Hey guys, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Siobhan.
And we're your wannabe tea experts here in LA.
And today we're going to be making a spooky Matcha Monster Bundt Cake.
A spooky Matcha Monster Bundt Cake.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, but you know.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know.
This is so exciting. I love doing baking videos.
Yes, especially when they're themed for Halloween.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we're going to jump right in here. We're going to do the first part of this bundt cake here. Hey guys, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties with our oven off camera, but we're back and we're good now. So we're going to get started on this. So Bianca, if you want to show off our first ingredient here, this is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour that you're going to use for this. So when you are ready, throw it in there because I know you like to do that. Woo. Ooh. Woo. Little powdery up in here.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. So we got some flour.
Yes. And then we have 1 3/4 cups of just white sugar. Just basic, keeping it simple. So we're going to add that in here next.
You know, I know that sometimes people use honey and stuff, but there's nothing quite like using just plain sugar to make it a little sweet for a dessert.
Especially for a bundt cake, because you kind of want that since they can be very dense. The sugar kind of helps.
Yeah.
So then next we have, let me refer to my notes here. We have 1 teaspoon of kosher salt that we're going to add in here as well. So if you want to throw that on in. And then last but not least, we have 1.5 teaspoons of our baking soda. So if you want to go ahead and throw that in here.
I got baking soda.
Boom.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, you know what? Do you have the spoon?
Here, hold on. We're improvising. Is it working?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, it's working. You just make do with whatever you got. Okay, so you're going to take these 4 ingredients and you're going to whisk them together because you want to bring some air into these ingredients. You don't need to do it for too long, just enough to incorporate them all together and to just kind of bring some air into your flour. Like I said, a bundt cake is going to be a little more dense, but it shouldn't be rock solid. Like it should have some air to it. So there we go. All right.
Our dry ingredients have been mixed together.
Yeah. We're ready. So we'll be back. We're going to go prep all of our wet ingredients and we're going to set up our little burner here and we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. We spent some time measuring out these ingredients here. These are going to be our wet ingredients, but we need to heat these over a medium-high burner. So Bianca, why don't we give everybody at home a little rundown of what we got here, and then we'll get it to melt.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We've got some chocolatey chips, the semi-sweet variety.
Yes, that's important. You want semi-sweet because you don't want super sweet milk chocolate for this.
Can I go ahead and dump?
Go ahead.
Dump.
Oh, not, hold on. Gotta get it all.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
And then we've got some coffee.
Yes.
Already brewed.
Coffee.
Some coffee.
As you like to say.
Brewed, as I like to say.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead, don't dump that in there. It's a liquid.
We're going to slowly.
Nice and gentle. And while you're doing that, I'm going to start moving around our chocolate.
Whisking it away.
So it doesn't burn because it's going to burn if you don't move it.
Yes. And then we've got some coconut oil that we just melted for a few seconds in the microwave.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and add that in. There we go. It's already smelling really good over here with the chocolate and the coffee. It's smelling real good.
We'll
Coconut.
go with some coconut milk.
Yep.
We just got a can of this and...
No, Bianca, I, with my bare hands,
Don't
made that coconut
even
milk.
finish that thought. You're so ridiculous.
Got a coconut, made it myself. I mean,
opened it.
Yeah. Fun.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. I'm sure you did.
I did. I swear I did.
And a little bit of cocoa powder. How much cocoa powder?
This is 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder.
Unsweetened cocoa powder, so no Nesquik over here.
So this is going to be a chocolate bundt cake. So it's going to be nice and yummy, and I don't know if it's going to be rich yet because there's quite a bit of chocolate in here, but
I hope so.
we're going to find
I
out.
hope it's good.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this all melt together here. It's recommending that you stir it frequently so it doesn't burn until it's nice and smooth. So we are not nice and smooth here yet. We are a little lumpy with these pieces of
Maybe should
cocoa
we have
powder.
sifted it in?
It didn't say to sift it, but if you want to see it's still a little lumpy, so it's not nice and smooth yet.
Ooh, she chunky.
But we're gonna get it to kind of like a chocolate sauce consistency, like something you would want to put over ice cream, or whatever tickles your fancy, really.
Tickles your fancy.
Yeah. So it's starting to melt down here, but keep it moving because it will burn very easily since it's over a medium heat. So we're almost there, and it's smelling so good. Bianca, why don't you take like a whiff of that? Like it smells amazing.
A chocolate facial.
Ooh, it's like a mud facial, but better.
A mud facial.
All right, guys, we're back. We have our chocolate sauce mixture here. As you can see, it's now like a nice, smooth sauce consistency.
She picks up the one chocolate chip.
There was one little chocolate chip that I guess hadn't
left
melted. So it's now a nice, smooth sauce consistency. Don't mind the one chocolate chip that apparently didn't melt. That never happened.
Some good looking coffee sauce.
Yeah, coffee chocolate sauce.
Coffee chocolate sauce.
It's gonna be real good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this to our whisked flour mixture here. So Bianca,
Alrighty.
Move this over here. Okay, I'll pour it in and then you can mix. How about that?
Look at that.
Look at that. Because that was the ones doing
Not
mine.
No.
I had nothing to do with that apparently.
Not a damn thing.
So now, do you know how to fold?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Go ahead
laundry?
and fold. Go ahead and start folding that. We're going to get that all mixed together, and once Bianca has that folded, or almost close to being folded in together, we are going to add in 2 whisked eggs and some vanilla extract here. We're going to add in a teaspoon.
This would be way better if
Well,
I
we're
was just a touch taller.
Yeah, genetics really did you dirty on that.
They
huh?
sure did. Ooh.
Mine didn't.
No.
All 5'9". All right, so while you're doing that, I'm going to add in our eggs. Oops, there we go. No one ever said it had to be super clean. And
Oh, that's pretty good.
our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So while you do that, you can continue to mix. And just because I like vanilla, we're adding a dash, an extra dash. Because there's no such thing as too much vanilla in baking, in my opinion. Do you want me
There we
to
go.
boost you?
Yeah, I think I need a stool.
You want me to take over?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Well, Bianca got it started for me, and I'm going to finish it. And
Didn't
so
we have an electric mixer? What happened to that idea?
you don't use an electric mixer for this one because that will overbeat your bundt cake mixture, and then you'll have a really rock solid mixture. So you don't want to do that. There's a reason for everything. So Bianca, if you want to pull over our bundt cake.
Yes. Can I just spray it?
Yeah, go ahead and spray it generously because we don't want this sticking. And if it sticks, we know who to blame.
Ah! Is that enough?
No.
What?
If you think it's enough, it's not enough.
Is that true?
Yes. I just said I don't want it sticking. Make sure you get the middle. Get all up in there. Okay, now we're good.
I think, yeah.
So we're just gonna move the mixture. Did you spray the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It didn't look like it, but okay.
I sure did.
Okay, so we're just gonna move it around the edges just to make sure. Okay, there's a little bit of excess. We're gonna just pour that out. All right, now we're going to drop this mixture here into our greased pan. Oops, it's a little messy, but that's okay. You want to make sure you get it evenly throughout your pan, because then it's going to bake at different times, and then you might have one side that's more cooked than the other side, and then you're just SOL, really. All right.
Ah!
Ah! Oh no!
Ah!
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
And now, how long are we going to bake this for?
We're going to do about 25 minutes and check. It does say to do it for about 45 to 55, but I always like to start checking it sooner because sometimes oven temperatures may vary, even though one 355 could be another 355. So we're going to throw that in and we'll be back. Hey guys, and we're back. It's day 2 of our Matcha Monster Bundt Cake. We've let our bundt cake rest in the fridge overnight, and we had a bit of a roadblock with our matcha ganache, but it's okay. We have pivoted, and we have made a matcha buttercream instead, which you can see is the perfect green monster color. So,
And the instructions for that will be in the comments below, so...
Yep. We'll make sure to
some
include it.
directions for that.
It's very easy. It's just some unsalted butter, powdered sugar, matcha, and vanilla. So it's not that hard. Anybody can make it, even you, Bianca.
Yeah, so if anything goes wrong, you guys, you can always pivot, and you can still have your Monster Mash cake.
Yes, you can. All right. So we are going to get to decorating.
Sounds good.
Do you want to ice
I
or
sure
frost
do.
the cake?
I surely do.
Now, it doesn't need to look perfect because it's a monster. So it does not need to be all smooth. Bianca, I love your enthusiasm, but don't break the cake.
It's not even all that's in the thing. Everybody needs to just relax and have some faith in me, okay? It's supposed to look like a monster.
Yeah, you just slapped the cake, though, and I don't want it to break. We worked hard on that cake.
Well, it's going to look fine. It's going to look fine.
Here,
okay?
I got you.
Thank you.
Why don't you get some more frosting?
See, you need more. Ah, I love it. I had a little taste of the frosting, and I'm not usually a buttercream fan, but honestly, I really liked how the matcha came through, which is really nice, you know.
Yeah, it offset really nicely with that powdered sugar that we used. So if you want to get some right there in the middle,
Yes,
there you go. Bring it on down to the edges.
And I don't know if you heard the camera people gasp at the amount of frosting I used, but
There's no such thing as too much frosting on a
that's
cake.
what I think. Those parts.
We
Oh,
can't
there's
have a bald spot.
Well, we're going to turn it around. I'm not done yet. Not done yet.
Can't have a bald spot. Okay, so while Bianca finishes that up, what we have here today are some monster eyes in a couple different shapes. Small, large, medium. We're going to take those and we're going to dot those all around our cake. So it looks like there's just a monster with a million eyes staring back at us while we're going to enjoy the cake. So, all right, we're getting there. We're close.
I feel like this is like doing
Do you want
crafts
some help?
with children.
Do you want some help?
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
go ahead and take over, and then I'll do the rest of the decorating with the eyeballs.
There we go. All right, let the semi-professional in here, right? This is a fun recipe to do with kids because, like we said, it doesn't need to be fancy. They can get in here and you can let them decorate the cake, just like how I let Bianca decorate the cake.
Is it working? Okay, well,
We can't put
really
those
weird.
ones on the cake, so you
no,
know,
that's
set those
got all
aside.
my eyeliner on it. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We don't want any makeup covered.
Or do you? It's like a fabulous monster cake.
You know, if we had some black licorice, you could cut that into some very small pieces and you could turn it into eyelashes, actually.
I love.
So, if you want to add some more fun, maybe that you can definitely do that. All right, I think we're about good here. What do we think?
I think so too.
All right.
She looks good.
Like we said, it's a rough frosting because you don't really see pretty monsters now, do you?
All right.
All right, so let's, just gonna grab a bunch here. And you're just gonna start popping them on there. This is the easiest part of the whole thing.
And you can just get these at what, like Michael's?
Michael's,
or...
Joann's, Amazon, any craft stores that have a baking section. And you don't have to do eyeballs. You can do pretty much
looks
anything.
So good. It's like something
want.
from Monsters, Inc.
Right? They're like the one guy with the million eyes.
Candy hair.
Oh, yeah. You could
We
do cotton
totally
candy
could
hair.
do cotton candy as the hair on it.
So our executive producer off camera just told us that we should have gotten cotton candy, which would have been a great idea for some monster looking hair, which you could have had.
That's such
sat
a good
right there in the
idea.
middle.
Oh my god. Okay, well, next time we make this, or if you guys make it, let us know your results in the comments.
Yes.
And try to use some cotton candy hair because that would be so cool.
We'd love to
like-
tag us in your pictures, or if you make your own little reel or TikTok, tag us. We want to see it. We want to see what you guys do to create your own fun spin on these.
Well, all right. Ah, she looks so ugly.
But cute.
This has been our Halloween Monster Bundt Cake.
Matcha
Monster Bundt Cake. Follow and subscribe for more fun and awesome, yummy tea recipes, guys. And we'll be back with more.
Bye, guys.